In this video, I'm going to show you guys an updated duping method that lets you literally dupe the brand new Infinity Rarity Brainrots inside of Escape Tsunami for Brainrots. I'm not even joking. This Anabubu that I have right here, yeah, right now I currently only have one, but with this video, you're actually going to be able to get a ton. Currently, right now, inside of Escape Tsunami for Brainrots, if you try to actually put an infinity inside the spawn machine, it's going to tell you that you can't do that. And if I go ahead and test it out right now, yes, as you can see, it says infinity Brainrots cannot be used in the spawn machines, but there is a secret method that they have not touched. But if this video does help you guys out, all I ask is that you please go ahead and subscribe, because it takes a lot of time finding these methods and I'm trying to get to them as fast as I can for you guys. So please subscribe. Thank you very much. Also, I am going to be giving away a bunch of trade tokens. So literally all you have to do, bro, is subscribe, comment down below your username, and watch till the end of this video to know the secret keyword. Now, obviously, to do this method, similar to all the amazing ones in the past, you're actually going to need the brand new arcade event to appear in your server. This is actually pretty easy to get if you do it one way or another. So the first thing you can do is join a completely fresh new server, because the arcade event is actually not the same time for everyone in every server. So if you do join a new fresh server, you are able to get it much quicker than just waiting inside the same server. And although you could wait here, you can also go ahead and participate in an admin abuse, where the developers typically have it running like the whole time. I mean, right now I got 24 gold bars. I've literally gotten over 3,000 trade tickets. It's insane. You get the point. It's very easy to use. But be careful, because when you join a server, the spawn machine log, which is actually something you're going to need to be at least 60 minutes, does reset. So it only saves one time when you rejoin. And that is only like typically the first time that you rejoin a server. After that, it doesn't really save. So make sure you rejoin at a good time when the event is about to happen in a different server. And obviously, the reason you need this event is for the arcade machine. This is the most brand newest machine inside of the game, and it has one very special feature. Unlike the other machines in the game, or at least I'm pretty sure, and this one works a lot better because it allows you to put in lucky blocks. I'm not even joking. If I go ahead and try to pop in a celestial lucky block, boom, as you can see, I am able to do a max luck craft on it, since I do have 60 minutes. And when I do it, okay, for this one, it looks like I still got a celestial. But similar to how, you can dupe your divines or like your celestials to go to divine, this works the exact same all the way up to an infinity. But I'm going to show you how you can take the biggest advantage out of this, because obviously doing this with celestial lucky blocks over and over again can be a little bit annoying. And actually, the developers just did a random portals event, which this is technically your best friend when it comes to doing this method, because guess what? With the random portals event, they literally have the chance to spawn up all the way up to, I believe, like a divine, maybe even an infinity now. I don't know. But if I can find the portals, where is this thing at, devs? Where the heck are they? Okay, I do see a secret lucky block here. This is pretty mid, but like I said, you can go from whatever lucky block you want all the way as high as you want. Let me go ahead and try my celestial lucky block once again. Come on, we need this wave to go by really quickly. Oh, great, bro. I'm about to get crushed by... Okay, there, put it in. It didn't craft it. And, oh, as you can see, we did get something new. We actually did get a money celestial block. Now, this is pretty good. And if this actually transfers into a, what's it called? A divine and then a celestial or a infinity, this will actually be like one of the best infinities you can get. However, like I said, the chances are not the best, and I am pretty sure you can even dupe the celestial lucky block. However, I will say I do wish that, I have something higher than a celestial to dupe. So come on, let's try it again. And there we go. Okay, I still have the celestial block. That's fine. I will also have to say, you do have to be somewhat careful when you're doing this, because there's actually a chance that, your the size of your lucky block changes for the positive or the negative. So it could become something really bad. But come on, let's put it in. Come on, can I craft it in time? There we go. Okay, the level is going up, which is amazing. But I would much prefer going up in rarity. Now, if you do have divine blocks or even the celestial lucky blocks like I have right now, there is something cool that you can do. There is this thing called the Lucky Storm mutation event, which I really personally like. What it basically does is you can just go similar to like the acid rain, stand in an area, and you actually have the chance to not only get mutations on your block, but you can also get a higher rarity, so like divine or even infinity. And on top of that, you actually have the chance to level up your brain rot. So you could literally get this to be an infinity or a divine. That way, you know, it's easier once you're actually crafting using the arcade machine. And now I'm going to go ahead and put it back in. Kind of have to be quick with this, please. Okay, still a celestial. The level is going up, but that's not enough. I do wish there was some admin abuse happening right now, because the developers do this really cool thing during admin abuse where the arcade machine only has like a 5-second counter instead of 30 seconds. Oh, and look at that. We do have a celestial block spawning in, bro. Where even is this thing? It's probably at the end of the map. Now, this is like the first time that I've actually had the interest to collect these, just because we do need it for this arcade machine. Come on, give it to me. Oh, it's still a celestial. The level's still going up. Alright, I got 1 more minute for this. I wasted so much time talking during this. Okay, leveled up. I'm gonna put it back in, and I like to hold on to this prompt, so that way all I have to do is just get close to the arcade machine and press yes. And as you can see, the best part is this is genuinely very cheap. It costs 200 SX, and it is based off of basically how much you're making, and I have like 300 billion bags, so it is very cheap for me to make. And come on, here we go. We gotta press yes really quick. Boom, come close, press yes. It's still a celestial. Oh, great, bro. Are we serious? Bro, I just got ragdolled across the map. No, I can't use the machine now one more time. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've joined a fresh new server where the arcade event is about to happen in 45 seconds. And in this server, I'm actually going to use the better types of lucky blocks, aka the divine ones. As you can see, I have actually gotten 4. I'm also going to show you how I actually got these 4 personally myself, because I know a lot of you guys are wondering. And don't worry, I did not spend any tickets on this at all. I've never purchased a divine lucky block from the mystery merchant, but you can technically do that. But I'm not gonna lie, the restocks here are a little bit buns. I don't think any of these is worth it. Alright, here we go. It's happening in 5 seconds, and I do wish there was admin abuse, so that way, you know, we're able to do this stuff every 5 seconds, but there isn't. So I'm actually gonna get my admin shield out, because there is some crazy waves coming through, bro. Oh my god. And also be sure that you do not accidentally open these, because if you do, it's gonna suck. But here we go. Actually, I do have a celestial lucky block in here, so let's go ahead and use that. And okay, it stays as a celestial. That's fine. So after you do that, like I said, you do want to stay over here, but what I do recommend is you actually go ahead and put in your lucky block, so that way you can just hold on to this craft button and press it as soon as you're ready. All right, there we go. It's ready, and I just tried it. Okay, no, we still got the same divine lucky block. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's possible to get an infinity from this. I've seen multiple people do this. It's honestly insane, but I do have to just wait and do this over and over again. I'm pretty sure after you get the infinity, you might be able to dupe it. I'm not quite sure. I do want to test that out, because personally, it's my first time actually making this into an infinity. But here we go. Let's try it again. Okay, it didn't work a second time. Oh, I should mention, you will commonly find a secret lucky block or even a celestial, and very rarely a divine in there. So you definitely want to get those and, you know, just collect them inside of your little base. It definitely doesn't hurt to do so. But let's go ahead and try this again. E, hold it, it's ready, and still a divine. You will level up your lucky block while doing this, but come on, there we go. We tried it again. Oh my god, this is still a normal lucky block. I might actually go ahead and try it with this other one, since it's actually level 180, so it's much closer to the max, and that might actually make the system think that, you know, it's time to basically turn it up a little bit. I will say, since this is level of 180, it's much more expensive. As you can see, it's going into my bags, but since it's still a lucky block, it's very cheap. I permanently craft 1 lucky block. Oh god, oh no, oh bro, I just died right as I was about to do it. Okay, wait, we need to get back over there ASAP. Okay, let's try it. Boom. Still a mini divine block. What's going on, bro? Come on. Give me something good. This does take a lot of tries, but keep in mind, you're literally getting the rarest thing in the entire game out of this, so it kind of makes sense. Please give me the infinity. Still a mini. It is leveling up once again. And I actually got the money mutation, so it's far better than diamond. It's already on the best one. I just wish my divine block wasn't mini. That is actually what's really bad about this thing. But come on, put it in quickly. Craft it. It's still the mini. I don't know if you can make the size go up. I'm pretty sure after it becomes mini, you're kind of cooked. All right, here we go. Come on, please. Still a divine, man. What is happening? I swear this works. I've actually been able to get these divine blocks out of pure celestial blocks. So you are able to make the lucky blocks go up in rarity, and you actually are supposed to be able to make divine go to, you know, infinity. And I'm not quitting until we get this done with. So come on, let's keep it going. Wacky wave, can you please go by? There we go. Craft it. Still a divine, but that's fine. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, crafted it. Still a mini. That's okay. I am getting a little sad here, game. Come on, bro. Right when I'm recording a video, you decide to not actually give it to me. Now, I do actually have footage of me getting an infinity block, and these things are pretty difficult to get. But like I said, when you do have a divine block, and preferably it's a higher level, whether you do it through the luck storm or you just get lucky enough to get a high level, it is going to benefit you a lot. So here we go. We got 2 seconds left on it once again. Craft, and still a mini. I believe the chances of actually doing this with a lucky block are lower than doing it with a brain rot. But keep in mind, you can't go from a divine brain rot to an infinity. So the only way you can actually get more infinities is by doing it with the lucky blocks from divine or celestial all the way up to infinity. And come on, let's try it again. Wait, maybe I was too far. It's still a divine. I am curious, are you able to put in very high level of these brain rots in order to max out the level of the lucky block? We do got to do this quickly, though, because we're actually about to run out of time. Come on, we have 1 minute on the clock. I need to get it on this, because if I don't, then I'm going to have to rejoin the server. And luckily, I can, since I just maxed out my luck. So it's a fresh server, and I have the opportunity to do that. Okay, here we go. Now's my time to shine. Let's go ahead and place that in. Can I put it inside? Oh, no, you can't. It looks like once you actually have a lucky block in there, you can't put in normal brain rots. So it's either all lucky blocks or all brain rots. It's up to you. Obviously, to get an infinity, like I said, it has to be lucky blocks. We better do this last one quick. Oh, my gosh, bro. Am I unlucky or what for still getting a divine? But like I said, there is another way in order to be able to do this. The other day when there was a lucky storm event happening, as you can see, here it is. I am actually trying to upgrade my celestial blocks all the way up to an infinity. However, if you notice, there is at some point where right here I am opening a lucky block, and this lucky block actually that I have selected, as you can see, it is infinity. So it was upgraded all the way up to an infinity, and the best part is this actually came straight out of a celestial block, because right here it still has the old name. So right here, this is actually old, and the new model is obviously the infinity block. And still up to this day, that is the same brain rot that I have inside my base, the emerald and a boo-boo. And I got this very easily. But in order to get the celestial lucky blocks and also the divine lucky blocks, the way I actually got them was purely by using the arcade machine, which is now gone, aka meaning I need to rejoin a new server so that way it comes back quicker. And luckily, the game should save my spawn machine. And hello? Okay, yep, just wipe my entire spawn machine. Why did it not save? Well, I guess I gotta wait for my spawn machine too. But this does max out at 60 minutes, so that's fine. And it looks like they got dimensional rifts going on. So there's a chance you can get divines out of this. As you can see, actually, yeah, there we go. 2 divines right there. You can even, or 2 celestials, sorry. But you can also get divines. So far, it's just celestials popping up. But the game will just continue to spawn them in. It looks like more celestial lucky blocks are spawning, which they are pretty good when you take them up up to, divine and such. Personally, what I recommend the best if you are purely trying to get infinities like this guy we have gotten here is that you actually utilize the lucky storms, because when the developers do those, it's very overpowered, and they tend to do it a lot during their admin abuses. It might be able to happen naturally, but as you can see, Wave Wednesday is happening literally tomorrow. The day you're watching this video, they're going to be doing this event, so it's very important that you actually go ahead and join in, because the lucky storms during that event, if you go ahead, place your divines and stuff under it, it's gonna work for you, and there's a very good chance that you actually get an infinity. So what I recommend right now is personally get a bunch of these celestial lucky blocks. As you can see, dude, I have so much here. If you guys want some, let me know. I'll give them away. But you want to get the celestial lucky blocks so that as soon as the admin abuse happens and they start placing the the lucky storms and the arcades, you can make it divine through the arcade machine and then make it infinity through the lucky storms. I'm pretty sure it's a very low chance to get it straight from the arcade machine, as I tried. I mean, it's gotta be so hard to do, bro. It is literally near impossible. You are also able to get a bunch of these lucky blocks straight out of the mystery merchant. Now, keep in mind, if you see a divine getting stocked for like 800, I definitely wouldn't buy that, because the developers, when they do the admin abuses, they'll restock them for bags and stuff. So it's just not really worth waiting that long. You're better off actually waiting for the spawn machine timer in order to get divine lucky blocks, and then wait for the arcade or the lucky storm, so that way you can make them infinity. But I hope this video helps you guys out in getting these incredibly hard infinities inside of the game. If it does, please go ahead and watch this video on the screen right here. I went ahead, picked one for you, and YouTube picked the other one, because it really thinks that you're going to like one of them. So pick it fast, because this video is about to end right now, and you do not want to miss out on those. So pick it. Until then, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!